You don't have time to think a whole lot, you got to react.
Jeremy Kash to hold.
Our operation time is 1.2 seconds from the time the ball moves to when it's kicked. As soon as the ball hits my hands, I can feel where the laces are, where I got to spin them. You know, everything else is just repetition, and it just kind of happens.
Senior Jeremy Kash has one of the most difficult jobs on the team. Most fans don't even know his name, but he's just fine with that.
Our position specialists, really, the only time you see their name in the paper if they get recognition is either they hit a game winner or they mess up a snap that costs the team points or, you know, leads to something bad happening. So it's a good thing not to have your name mentioned too much.
With Kash out there, I don't have to worry about the hold, you know, being bad at all. It's just go out there and do my thing. Just go out there and kick the ball. And when he catches that ball, his job is to put it down on the spot. And the way we measure a spot is $50. And that's a very small spot to get. So when he puts it on that spot, he's got to then spin it to the laces towards the uprights and then tilt the ball a little bit towards him so it's easier for me to kick the ball through the uprights. And that is a very, very technical job to do. And a lot of people think, oh, you're just a holder. You can go out there and do it. I promise you, you can't.
Probably Jeremy's most important role is senior leader of the special teams unit.
There you go, Corey.
Jeremy learned about leadership from Pat McAfee.
I mean, as far as being a leader, Pat just, I mean, he was almost a perfectionist, you know. He always wanted to get better. Every single day he worked on something. Attention to detail, I learned a lot about that from him, and just keeping the guys loose, you know, having a good time, because if they're not enjoying themselves, they're not going to want to work and get better. I'd like to think, you know, I'm a good leader, make sure everyone's there on time and doing, you know, what they need to do, and helping the younger guys, that's a big part of it, because, you know, when I'm gone, someone else is going to step up, and I might be a little tougher on the guys than McAfee was, but, you know, that's just my personality.
Well, Jeremy Kash is just that. He's our leader. I trust him. He's tough. He runs a tight ship. He should be a coach. He really could be a good coach.
Jeremy enjoys the respect of his teammates and the support of his parents.
Ball, Corey.
My family, they never miss a home game. They haven't missed a home game, and since I started playing my redshirt freshman year, and they're always there supporting me, even though, you know, my role might be smaller, but they come to every game, you know, and I really do appreciate that. My favorite moment would have to be, you know, once we won that Fiesta Bowl. I mean, that was just a surreal feeling, you know, it was almost hard to believe, but there's a couple others that have been right up there with it, you know, when McAfee hit that 52-yarder to send in the overtime against Cincinnati. That was an unbelievable comeback. The Marshall game, you know, a couple days ago was pretty unbelievable. And then also, you know, Tyler beating Pitt last year as time expired. That was pretty surreal feeling too. So I'd say those four right there really stick out in my head. Not a lot of people get a chance to do this every day, you know. Sometimes, like, I'll just look at the life that I lead and things I get to do and see, you know, Fiesta Bowl, doing stuff like that, winning Big East championship. I mean, how many people can say they've actually done that, you know? And it's just, looking back at it, it's all been just a great experience.